Everyone. Oh! Well, I've never seen Monokuma pop up on here. Hey everyone. SilverCheesecake, welcome to Danganronpa. Trigger Happy Havoc. I don't think I've ever said Trigger Happy Havoc after that either. No, what's going on? Everything's different. Okay. Let's just roll right back in. We're investigating stuff. We're still in the headmaster's secret room. We just found out about Kyoko's dad and how he's in the box here. So let's take a look at what's going on here. Huh? This picture. Aww, that's little baby Kyoko. She looks so happy. She's so cute. I mean, she's cute now too, but it's all faded. Must be pretty old. Wait, is this a picture of... Hey, Kyoko! Oh, man.
Why would you?
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past. And yet... to now find something like this? So what do you expect me to do now? And I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself, to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. And this time, he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko. I wonder how these are going to be used as truth bullets. This is interesting. This filing cabinet seems like the kind of place you'd find a clue. I should take a closer look. But I don't think Kyoko would like some stranger like me touching her dad's stuff.
Hey.
It's fine. Check whatever you want. Are you sure? Okay then. I went through each drawer one by one, starting from the top. But all I found were piles and piles of unrelated documents. He was pretty dedicated to his job, huh?
Well?
It's just because he didn't have anything else. He could have inherited our family business, our legacy. Instead, he left it all behind.
Now...
If he couldn't even handle a job like this, he would have been that much more of a failure. I'm sure he couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate. Oh. We got this stuff over here. The headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
Hey.
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure?
Because...
Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't. Okay then, if you don't mind. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... Huh? Is this... Oh... A backup... Oh, I wonder if that works on the, on the lockers. It's an e-handbook, right? It has a label on it that says, in case of emergency. I found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
In other words...
A handbook with no limitations given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what that is. I think you're probably right.
It would seem...
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? Huh? But Kyoko... I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? Awesome. Okay.
Hey.
Listen, Makoto. Huh? Can I ask you a favor? A favor? What is it?
So...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this. And I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but...
Hey.
Could you leave? Huh?
Correct.
Just for a little while. I just like to be alone for a bit. Kyoko. Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a bit. I need to get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko? You told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. and this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right, I'm sorry.
Anyway...
Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Oh, okay, I understand. Then, I'll see you later. Man. Is she really okay? Kyoko must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find out what happened to the headmaster. There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster. Killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak and the headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. Which means the mastermind's true identity is... It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. 15 of us met in the male hall. But should that be main hall? Add Mukuro to the mix and you get 16. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. So we think. You never know. Oh, look at all these happy memories. Even Mukuro. And we don't even know that that's Mukuro. Even she's undeniably dead. I mean, I still think she's dead because of the body announcement. But that could just be like some sort of cadaver. And the body was killed elsewhere. I don't know. So the ones still left alive are... me. Byakuya. Hiro. Toko. Hina. And Kyoko. Oh, that was a kind of a cool flashback thing they did. Only those 6 people are still alive. Then there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. I don't know, I feel like one way is everybody that we think is dead is not actually dead. You know, I mean... that's kind of why I thought that thing about Junko. I mean, she looked dead as fudge, don't get me wrong. But, I don't know. She's the only one that was, quote, killed by Monokuma. But, I mean, that's a humongous reach. Also, I don't know, the thing with Mukuro is whacked. Very whacked. But let's say if it was one of us, who would that be? You know, I think, like, you know, I kind of joked around with Hiro because he's the ultimate psychic, being able to control everything. But, you know, at this point, that's not completely implausible. So, I don't know. Alright, I wonder if I can open this locker. Okay, try the thing. Let's see how you get... Yep. So does that mean... Alright. Don't do yours. No luck. Maybe the only lock... Okay. Wait, but... What about that emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's hidden room? Okay, let's give it one more try. Okay, are we gonna do it? I took the emergency handbook and ran that across the card reader, and... Alright, just what I was hoping for. Now let's see what we've got inside. This locker is totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life. Look at this. Look at this. Alright. This looks like a crystal ball. This is a crystal ball. Huh? A crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. There's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order. And dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible, I picked up one of the notebooks I saw. But the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of uneasiness, or any sense of easiness I may have had, evaporated. Oh. What? There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written, Yasuhiro Hagakure. Is this our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here? He attended classes? No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to the school at the same time as the rest of us. We were all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes. So, what is this notebook? You know, I'm curious. And I kind of thought about this a little bit before. What if we were the ones that were the victims of the tragedy? And maybe we're like getting a chance to get out of that. Like, I don't know, we're in purgatory now. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of the whole purgatory cliche, just because it's overused, but I don't know. It'd be kind of neat. Also, it would explain why we would just, like, faint all of a sudden. Like, perhaps we actually, when we went to the Hope's Peak the first time, we attended classes normally, and then the tragedy occurred, and then that cut to us, you know, being unconscious on the desk. Is this a deck of playing cards? No, they're tarot cards. But wait, aren't those used for telling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right? That's quite a coincidence. Alright. Alright. We'll just keep going. I took the emergency handbook and ran that across the card reader, and looks like the locker opened. Now let's see what we've got inside. There's going to be another student that's alive. I don't see anything that might be a clue. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, this thing is practically empty. But it's not. There's just one thing. Some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is. But there's some writing inside. Could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I'd better take a look. Looks like a girl's handwriting. And all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I'd heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster. And my father. Oh, that's Kyoko's writing. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfless decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. There couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? What she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hasn't seen her father since he left when she was little. Yeah, dude, something's whacked, but I think I kind of see where it's going. Which would also explain those pictures. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster, and my father. What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. When I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. Despair walks among us, and so... What is this? Please say you're going to show it. What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? Okay. Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. I wonder if the first despair is referring to the tragedy. Wouldn't that be something? Alright. Man, there's lots to check, dude. The more I see, the less it makes sense. Because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in lockers that look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro, and a pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation. But if I want to find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. And I have to believe in everyone. Nope, don't see anything that could be a clue. I don't see anything that might be a clue. Okay, I'm sure that there's not going to be anything else because I said that thing. It's pretty much summing up everything in this room. Alright, nothing. And I mean, everything here is pretty much broken, so I guess we can get out of here now. I'm sure Kyoko still wants to be alone. So, I'm going to go back downstairs. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, I haven't actually checked here yet. I don't think I can check anything. Dude, this is creepy as fudge, for real. Oh, there's a door, okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. So, I can't even go through the drawers here. Okay. The bed is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore. It's just garbage. Clink! Oh boy, I don't know if I want to check the bathroom. I opened the door just a crack, glanced inside, and immediately closed it again. There wasn't even a hint of bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. Oh, okay. Alright. So I guess we're going back downstairs. We're going to investigate another part. Alright, so data center, headmaster's room, and what else? Data center, oh, biolab. Let's go check what's next. I guess the data center, we'll do that. Oh, well, the data center we've been in, but the other room we have not. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Dude, this is a crazy cool room, though, for real. Oh, hi, Hina.
Hey, Makoto.
Are you here to look around, too? Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door.
Yeah.
So I figured, if all the doors in the school had been unlocked, that one should be open, too, right?
But...
Although, I couldn't bring myself to open it.
I mean...
Because it might explode, right? And that'd really suck. It would suck if you got blown up. So, you open it. I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. Your intentions are good, but you know what?
Okay.
Thanks, Makoto. She probably didn't mean it like that, but doesn't she care what happens to me? You care if I blow up, right? Okay, so I guess I'll open it. Wait, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded. Hina raced over to a nearby desk and hid underneath it. Okay, go ahead. That's right there. That little ellipses right there. That's me doing that "Are you effing kidding me" face. Everything will be okay, right? Alright, here goes nothing. Let's hope it's nothing. I threw all my weight into it, but the door opened with much easier than I expected. Oh, cool. Can I control the Monokumas from here? I probably can. There's no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was, whoa, this place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing.
What the heck?
I mean, every part of the school leaves a bad taste in my mouth, but
Just a second.
this place is like #1 gross. It's in a whole different league of creepy. Alright. Ooh, something down there. That's cool. What is this device? Looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top, though. Like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Hifumi'd probably freak out if he saw it. Cockpit? So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some sort of cockpit. And could that mean?
Okay.
Alright, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. Hold on, you can't just or whatever something like this. But it was too late. Hina was already jabbing away at the control panel. Hina! Huh? Did you hear that? Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Hina, what'd you push? I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one. The button that says Data Center. Data Center. I took a good look at the control panel, and I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of the room next to it. And just like Hina said, there was one labeled Data Center. That must be the one she pushed. But the Data Center? That's right next door. The room we were just in. That's where the strange noise came from. I'd probably better go check it out.
Yeah.
Liz, please, I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from over here. Man, you push the buttons and stuff. You're pushing my buttons. Alright, so he's going to be up over there, right? Did I just hear what I think I heard? Is that Monokuma? Oh, yes. Oh, it's awesome. Hey! He is controlling him. That's awesome. Car, give me all your donuts. Is that you, Hina? Oh, what? Oh man, busted. How did you know?
Say what?
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera kind of setup? You don't even know what you're controlling?
Hello.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
Ah, guess what I found? A self-destruct button. Whatever you do, do not push.
Too bad.
Oh, man. Were you seriously going to push it? Anyway, I guess it settles it. Room with the Monokuma drawing on it, and the control panel inside. That's so funny. Okay. Oh my gosh. Wait, can I look at the TV again? Will it show me stuff? It's not like the other monitors. It's a normal TV set up to receive the live broadcast. Apparently this killing game is being broadcast live across the world. Thinking about it is making my mind start to creak again, so I'd better stop. Alright, we'll go back in. Dude, we just controlled Monokuma. That's so cool. I really want to control him. Just make him pop out on like Byakuya and just scare the fudge out of him. Whoa! Hey Makoto, what the heck was that just now? Monokuma? Huh? What do you mean? Were you just... Well, you were just controlling just now. It was Monokuma.
Huh?
Monokuma? What? For real? Yep, it looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma. Which means the Mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The Mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Huh. So it's... I would find it very, very hard to believe that it's any of us that are still living, or that we know of. This control room is totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words,
Hey,
maybe the Mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. That makes sense. Kyoko's theory is right. But if the Mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right? I guess that would have to be true. But if that is true... You keep saying this. I'm just gonna... Yeah. Killing game began with 6 dudes, and they all took a single step and stuff, and they're just the students that were them. That doesn't make any sense. Then the Mastermind, Monokuma's puppeteer, really is the 16th student. No, it can't be. There's no way, right? What's wrong with Hodo? I don't like that face you're making. Oh no, it's nothing. Oh, okay. What about you? Is everything okay? Oh, well, it's just... This is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something? I can't say it isn't possible, but I really hope it's not true. So, like, you want to leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. We can't waste all our time standing around here. Okay, you want to get going? Yeah. Wait, I didn't check down here yet. What's wrong, Makoto? I didn't even get to check that thing. That's bull. Oh. As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? The door! It just locked on its own. What? My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. Bull. You're right, it's locked, but why? Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted. Monokuma?
Just a second.
Hey, no fair, you can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like.
Hey,
It's for your benefit. Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just up and stopped moving. Then that room.
Yep.
As you may have guessed, that's where my controls are. So right now you're being operated by someone in that room?
Yes, indeed.
Correctamundo.
You're a liar.
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there. We didn't see anyone. Oh, you didn't, did you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? Did you happen to check in a certain suspicious hatch? No, because freaking Hina wouldn't let me. No way. The hatch on the floor? Too bad. That was your one big chance and you blew it. That's bullcrap.
Too bad.
Of course that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace! He's gone, but
So,
was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there? In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure.
Huh?
Then, when I said we should leave, well, that hatch couldn't be opened from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most of the time we have left. You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice, you got me all motivated again.
You got it.
Okay, I'm out. See you later. Hina took off at full spirit, or sprint. And I have to do what I can, too. That's the only way forward. Man, it's wacky. Okay, headmaster's room. Oh boy. Oh. Oh, I was under the impression this place was like wrecked, but it's just papers everywhere, that's it. This is the headmaster's room. I heard an awful lot about it, but this will be my first time seeing it for myself. Oh, Makoto, it's you. Oh, Byakuya. Oh, Byakuya. Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? What do you mean, something interesting? Take a look at this. It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk. Class 78 Student Registry. It contains profiles for all of us, and Mukuro.
So, in other words...
Apparently class number 78 refers to us. Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room...
I see.
That's right, it also mentioned class number 78. What if we're actually class 79, and 78 is our past selves? This must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers,
In other words...
there can be no doubt Mukuro is a student here at Hope's Peak Academy, just like the rest of us. Mukuro Ikasaba, the 16th student. And that must be how Kyoko learned about it. But it seems like Kyoko was in a hurry. Huh? What do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. The first page? Correct. Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
So in other words,
When it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro that we still didn't have. What kind of information is it? Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? It seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Oh, she's kind of cute. What? Mukuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background an entity floats, close but just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair, and I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Really? Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, when she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuro was a part of the Ultimate Despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about this now. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why? Why would they kill Mukuro? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
what?
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within that file you should note. What is it? Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before? A girl who seemed to be included as part of our class 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who that girl is. And the fact that it says Mukuro Ikasawa right next to it. And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, and it even lists her vitals, 31, 22, 32. Well, what do you think? What do I think? Are you asking me, like, if she has a nice body? You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is, what I'm trying to tell you is maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse, and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean it's not her? Wait, is he trying to say there's a chance that body isn't actually Mukuro? Is that what he's saying? That goes back to me saying maybe it's Junko. Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible. But it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy. Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention. Advice from me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her. Huh?
In other words,
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. What are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. A hunch. But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will. I'll keep in mind, thanks. Hey, Byakuya.
I don't have time to play with you.
I don't have time to waste on you right now. You absolutely must talk. Go do it at somebody else. God, he's so blunt. Just makes you feel hopeless. Filled with despair. There are documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious. This is stuff that was in the gym. These are trophies and even a shield in the display case. Even in the headmaster's room there's a monitor. Which means there's a surveillance camera too. Even in the headmaster's room there's a surveillance camera. Class number 78, student registry. Apparently that's us. It has profiles on me and everyone I met at the beginning. And Mukuro. Just like us, Mukuro is apparently a new student here at Hope's Peak. Mukuro Ikasawa, part of the Ultimate Despair. Which means her and the Mastermind should have been allies. But then, why would the Mastermind kill her? weren't they friends? I do think Byakuya's hunch is right. The bookshelf seems really well made, and it's filled with files and thick books. I think that's everything. Alright, let's go. Let's go home. That's what we're already trying to do. Okay, so last thing is the biolab. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Raw. Okay, I don't know what just happened there. Where are Hira and Toko? Well, here I am in the biolab. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? Is it like some sort of cryogenic freezing facility? Are we in the future? Urgh, so cold. Why is it so cold in here? That's the first thing I need to figure out. There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. On the left side, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. And on the other side... there's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. Oh, shoot! Dude, there's 7 of them. For, like, the 7 of us, right? I mean, if assuming Mukuro is still alive. There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. I've seen something like this before. Ah, that's it. I've seen this kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. Does that mean this biolab is actually a morgue? Also, hold on. Should probably take a closer look around. Let me think. Okay. There are 9 of them. And there's a total of 16. Yep. 7. So, yeah, me, Kyoko, Byakuya, Hiro, Toko, Hina, Mukuro. But that's weird because I could have sworn they would have taken another body out of here. They would have taken a body out for that the body that they thought was Mukuro. But somebody's dead. So Mukuro must be dead. Or not, I don't know. I didn't mean to click that. Dang it. The one's on the left. Okay. Sorry. The right hand lights are off. Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. Looks like an instruction manual. How to operate a morgue. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs. In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Is that the air purifier? Simply insert the cadaver, and the blue light will let you know that the automated systems have activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as daisy for as long as you need. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. What does that mean? The exterior is stainless steel, and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. This is the instruction manual for the fridge? Well, looking around, I think I get it. Seems clear to me now. It's some kind of makeshift morgue. Awesome. How about those lights by each slot? Looks like it's set up so that when a slot is occupied, the blue light comes on, which would mean inside each slot, lit up in blue, is a body. Another one of the victims is. Yep. I can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who's died, and that's defeat the mastermind. And to do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. Oh, we got the tarps here. There's a sack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of those things lately. There are icicles hanging from the monitor. I'm surprised the surveillance camera can work with how cold it is in here. I don't know if I need to recheck this or what. Okay. They're all in this little room? Not everybody. I don't think everybody's here. Alright. So, I've pretty much checked everywhere, haven't I? Pretty sure I have. Wait, let me check my checklist, because oh right. I said the dojo and the investigation spots would have something. Okay, right. Let's check the dojo again. So pretty. Okay. Hi, Toko. Toko in the dojo. Oh, Toko. So this is where you were.
What do you want?
Am I so disgusting you want me out of your sight? No, that's not it at all. Just thought maybe you'd found a clue. Well, I haven't. I didn't find anything. Not one single clue. I figured since this place was related to the case, it would have to have something, right? But there wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Give it back! Give me back my precious sign! That's what I say every time I go on Facebook. Calm down, Toko.
What's your
Don't
problem?
tell me to calm down. Do you have any idea what I'm going through right now? When everyone finds out, they're gonna call me useless. Good for nothing. I'm just gonna say that. Master will. I'm not sure I can disagree with that. But even if you did find something, he would probably call you that. I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down on. Why won't everyone accept me? Oh, well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm gonna go on. Are we sure? Let's just double check. There's a bunch of wooden blocks here. Found a clue in here, but it was just the mastermind's attempt to frame Kyoko. Okay. So, we do know for sure that that was not the object that was used. Cool. Alright, I guess we'll go with that. And then here is still chilling with the plants. Mourning the loss of his fifth chicken. Oh. Oh, I didn't notice the body was gone. Huh? It's gone. Mukuru's body. It's not here? Well. Let's see. Maybe the body is inside the tool shed. I better check just to be sure. Can't find anything even close to a dead body. If it's not in here, then it must be... Could it be in the biolab? They put it back. The corpse is not the only thing I need to check in here. There's one other thing. That tarp. The tarp played a key role in another case, so I better look into it. The killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet, which means the killer might have left some clue behind here. Huh? I didn't notice it before. There's a small stamp on the one corner of the tarp. It says Biolab. And this originally came from the Biolab. Awesome. So I actually think that could have been Junko's body, but then it was marked on the hand. Show that it was Mukuro. That's all I really needed to check. Here. All right. Is that everything? Are we good now, or do I have to go back to the Biolab? Oh snap!
This is a school announcement. Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely?
Lovely.
Well then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint. For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
Aww. What? Now he wants to give us a hint? It's suspicious, there's no doubt about that. This could be a trap. But even knowing that, he said to go to the gym, right? Have you been chilling here the whole time? Oh, hey, Hiro. Makoto! Why'd you act so surprised? No reason. You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did, actually. I'm on my way out. You already talked to him? What did he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Hero, wait. There's no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hero? It was like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time? Hero's getting a little bit whacked. But I have to end it now. By the way, I forgot to say. Dude, this has been like the longest playthrough so far. Wait, did I say that already? I may have, I don't know. But like, we're on like, what, this is 36, 37? Shoot. Alright, but we're going to end it right there for now. Thank you guys for watching. Like this video if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it. And as always, peace!